Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Let's start all over again and thank you for joining us. If you're here today, we are discussing physical gold, SIPP, pensions and storage. So thank you so much for taking some time out of your day today to come and join us. And we shall go through quite a bit of information. Feel free to use the chat box as we go along to ask any questions. We'll do our best to keep up with it as we go along. Otherwise, we will have question and answers at the end because it keeps everything nice and flowing, and we'll have a good time at the end to be able to catch up. So if there's anything you're not sure about and you're frightened of missing out or forgetting what you want to say, feel free to pop in the chat box and we'll help out as we go. So just to give an introduction about ourselves, so we are Bleyer Bullion.
Can I just interrupt you? Can everyone see the presentation?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. You can see it large enough because I've got it as a thumbnail on my screen. But
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, great.
So we were established in 2009 and you can find us at bleyerbullion.co.uk and our website is available 24/7. So we're here to help support you in making the best decisions when it comes to buying and selling bullion. And ultimately, we exist to demystify and make bullion investment more accessible for everybody. Check out our FIFO customer reviews if you're new to us. We've got a customer rating that never falls below 4.9 or 5. And we are 4 years in a row Platinum Trusted Service Award winners with FIFO as well. So we're very, very proud of our customer reviews. This information gives you real life information from customers that have experiences with us. So please note, precious metal prices may go up and down. Sorry, the wrong way. We're thinking the positive. They go up all the time. Bleyer Limited or Bleyer Bullion accepts no responsibility for any losses based on information we have provided. We do not offer investment advice, but share our experience and knowledge for the purpose of raising awareness. It's up to you to do your own research and, if necessary, obtain the professional advice before making an investment decision. So today we're going to be going through various bits of the pension process, and by the time we finish you should have an overall understanding of pensions, SIPPs and the rules governing them, a brief outline of the taxes that apply to pensions trustees, their role and an overview of their relationship with you and us, an overview of storage and operating costs, the steps that are required to set up and run a gold pension, and then the question and answer session at the end. So to start, pension basics. What is a SIPP pension? So this is a self-invested personal pension, or broken down SIPP. It is a way of saving and investing for your retirement. It's a tax-efficient investment wrapper that is used to build a pension pot of money for the future. And it works in a very similar way to that of your company pension or your workplace pension, apart from that it's organised by you and not by an employer. So you're in complete control of it. The SIPP can be inherited by your beneficiaries, and your money should be protected if the SIPP provider goes bust. Popular investment options are physical gold, commercial property, shares, funds, and bonds. So we'll hand you over to Caroline. She's going to go through a little bit on tax on pensions.
Okay, so you can invest up to 100% of your salary, and you'll get the £60,000 tax-free, the first £60,000. After that, you can still invest more of your salary, but you won't get any tax relief on it. Then you can gain access to the money or the assets in your SIPP from the age of 55, and this is usually 25% tax-free, although there's a bit of speculation over whether that will continue. But at the moment, you get 25% tax-free, and it's capped at £268,275. Salary sacrifice is something that would apply to you if you're self-employed. You could use salary sacrifice, or you could approach your employer and ask them to make the payment to your pension before they pay you. So deduct it from your earnings at source, and that way you save on national insurance contributions as well. Income drawn down from your pension is subject to income tax. So a drawdown is when you're actually taking money out of your pension later on. Okay, so here are some of the benefits. So obviously it's a physical asset. So people are drawn to gold pensions because they want something physical that's not reliant on digital markets and the digital market space. When you have physical gold with us, we actually have the physical bars, and where bar numbers are available, we send them to you as well. So you know you can link your pension to actual physical assets. There are tax benefits, so you can get more gold for your money. It's recession proof because gold tends to act as a good hedge against other assets, as well as hedge against inflation. So again, it's portfolio balancing, which is another way to describe it. So you have a mixed pot of assets, either within your pension or in your overall holding of assets. So sometimes your pensions might be stocks and shares, but you're holding gold outside your pension, or vice versa. So it's quite useful like that. Also works well with property. So if you've got a property SIPP, you can move the cash that comes out of your property earnings, and buy smaller pieces of gold, which you can just keep adding to. And it's a lot easier than just saving up for another property, which usually requires a large lump sum of money. Allocated storage gives you high security. So we use vaults, professional custodians. Melissa will go into that later on. We've been in the business of precious metals for the last 16 years. And our partners that we work with are also long-standing professionals in their field. And we offer you personal support and tailor your pension to suit your circumstances.
Thank you, Caroline. So opening your pension and how it all works as a partnership to provide your pension. So it all starts off with you as a customer. So you contact us with your inquiry for more information, you instruct parties as to what you wish to do, and you also fund the pension account. So it all starts with you. And from there, you have a trustee. So whether you use the one we recommend or you choose one yourself, the trustee will set up the wrapper, they will collect funds, and they will proceed with any investments and look after that for you. Us, Bleyer Bullion, will provide you with any guidance regarding the bullion that you're looking to hold in your SIPP. We will buy the bars upon instruction from the trustee. We also liaise very, very closely with a lot of our customers. We have a lot of conversations with you directly rather than third hand. So we can always tailor to make sure that you're buying to suit your needs. And then we send the bars to storage for you and furnish you with all the details, like Caroline said, of the bar numbers as and when they are required. So the ongoing pension management, again, the instruction comes from you as the customer, and you will manage the bill payments, and you may increase your investment over time. Some people start with their initial investment on a pension and then add to it as they go along. You may instruct portfolio changes, and you may request a drawdown as we go. Your trustee along the journey will be receiving any funds. They will reclaim taxes on your behalf, and they will manage tax on drawdown. And they will also raise and pay any bills. So any storage bills that are had for your account will go through to the trustee for payment by the trustee. During the journey, we will maintain your storage account. We will provide any valuations that are required, and we will communicate with both you and the trustee as required. So you have all-round support all the time while you have your SIPP pension in progress. So costs, these are obviously key when you're considering a pension, and what are the costs and what are the implications. So in a nutshell, there are 5 costs to consider. So you have your initial SIPP setup fee, you have your annual ongoing SIPP fees, you have storage costs, a vaulting fee, and any removal costs. So to keep it easy, we've given a live case study to give you a bit of an example of what you could be looking at. So based on an investment into a pension of £40,000, you would be looking at a basic rate tax rebate of £10,000, giving you a total available of £50,000. Your setup fee for your SIPP, at the moment, the company that we partner with has an offer on until the end of November. So the setup fee is reduced to £49 compared to the regular £95. So they've got a good offer on at the moment. But if you use another provider, you would obviously need to check out what their setup fees are. The annual SIPP fee with this company is £250. And the storage insertion fee is £50. So your total setup would be £349, and all of these fees are subject to VAT. So an average storage cost for this case study would be £300 plus VAT. General vaulting. So regardless of whether or not you're holding a gold SIPP pension, or if you're looking at just having personal storage yourself, it's all dealt with the same custodian. It's not treated any differently. Everything is fully allocated. The bars are inserted with all your customer details on there and information as to whether or not it is part of a pension or a SIPP, pension or storage. Not that that makes any difference at all, but it keeps everything clear and nice and tidy for you. So the rates and the fees that we charge and the vault charges us, exactly the same. It makes absolutely no difference because they're storing an item rather than a service. So our third-party storage is at an LBMA approved facility. It has 160-year history, coupled with state-of-the-art security, technology, and warehousing in the UK. We use them because they are professionals in what they do. They are the experts. So if you're going to have something done, then you need to be using the best, in our opinion. It's fully allocated storage. It is actual metal that goes into the storage with bar numbers. So it's not a paper exercise at all. So for those movements, there are fees for people moving things around physically. And there is the opportunity to purchase VAT-free storage on silver as well. There is no public access. We get asked quite a lot whether or not people can go and visit. There is no public access at all. This helps ensure the high security that there is there. Purchasing VAT-free for storage. This is only available on new purchases. If you're holding silver at the moment and want to pop it into storage and achieve VAT-free, that won't be an option for you. It's only available on new purchases. So there's no VAT charged on the metal, silver generally, at the point of purchase. However, VAT does apply to any storage fees. You do have the option to take possession of your metal at any time or sell back to us, and VAT will be charged on this upon taking possession at the rate that you would have paid at the time of purchase. So this option is available on silver, platinum, and palladium. Storage pricing. So our minimum charge is £10 plus VAT per month per metal. Thereafter, there's a sliding scale from as low as 0.5% plus VAT per annum. The standard vaulting fee is £50 plus VAT per metal per movement in or out of your storage account. So every time you move metal into your account or out of your account, the vault will charge the £50 plus VAT. As I say, they're moving physical items, so somebody has to go and physically move things every single time. So that's why they charge for that. There may be insertion or removal delivery charges. We work very closely with our customers to keep this to an absolute minimum, but there may be occasions when you need things doing a little bit more quickly, or there's a reason for needing to move faster. So delivery charges may apply. So the next steps, if there's enough information that we've given you to stir a little bit of interest and you think, oh, this is something that I'd like to find a little bit more about, obviously we could go into a lot of detail now, but it's not always applicable. The idea is to give you enough information to make you think, okay, this is something that I'm really interested in looking at. So if it is something that's ticking the boxes, the first thing to do is to contact us. We do really informal one-to-ones. There's nothing really formal about it. It's an opportunity to discuss your situation and whether or not it's something that's recommended and what options there are available for you. So we always say in the initial period to reach out to us by phone, email, and open up the conversation, and we can help you from there. The second part is about selecting a trustee and opening a suitable account. So you're looking for somebody that is has the facility and is prepared to open up a gold SIPP account for you. If you would like to use the people we partner with, that's absolutely fine. If you choose your own trustee, absolutely fine as well. We will work with whoever you appoint. After that, you will need to fund your account, and then you will instruct the trustees regarding your intended purchase. And like I say, as you go through the process, particularly with us, we are there with you every step of the way, and we will tend to have conversations with you at the same time as you are funding your account, so we can have a look at what you're possibly looking to buy and give you the best information. You would instruct us regarding the bars you wish to hold, and then the trustees and Bleyer will act upon your instructions and manage your pension. Customer ID is required for storage accounts, and we don't like having to ask for this information because some people do find these the request quite intrusive and find it difficult to understand sometimes why we're asking for it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, our independent reviews that we have with FIFO provide our customers with valuable information about us as a business. It tells you who we are, how to get a feel of us, what our service is like, what our products like. It gives you that trust. But we don't have this when it comes to dealing with customers. And as a reputable business, we have to demonstrate a good know your customer policy. This gives the bank confidence that we're doing everything we can to prevent fraud. And I'm sure a lot of you will appreciate the type of business we're in. There is a lot of potential fraud out there. So we have to cover to make sure that we're protecting ourselves and our customers. So we therefore ask customers who are making substantial orders, particularly for the first time, to provide ID, which enables us to verify customer accounts. None of your details are ever passed on to a third party, and unless you move house, change your name, or something irregular happens with your account, it's highly unlikely that we'll be asking you to provide it again. So I hope that's given you enough of a bit of a grounding there. I'm not sure whether or not Caroline would have anything that she would like to add in on there, but do you have anything that you would like to add?
The only thing is, if you've got an existing pension already and you want to move it, you want to consolidate your pensions, that's something that our pension trustee can help with. So it's a good idea to kind of have a chat with us, and then we'll kind of guide you as to what they would be best at advising you on and where we can help. So if you're not sure about anything, it's always best just to ask the question.
Thank you. So it's time to open up the floor for any questions. Have we had anything in the chat box? Does anyone want to unmute and ask? Feel free.
You said storage costs were £250 per input. No, there's a handling charge of £50 per time. The annual storage costs are based on the amount of gold that you have in storage with us.
Yeah, we know that people sometimes, because it's a very private thing, talking about your finances as well. So if you do have questions and you don't want to reach out here, then give us a shout. The office is open Monday to Friday, 9 till 5:30. We're on 01769 618 618, or ping us an email at sales@bleyer.co.uk. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions or go through things, because we do know that it is difficult sometimes and people don't really want to ask too much in the public forum out there. As a thank you, I have put this evening. I am very sorry. Sometimes it feels like evening when you've been at work all day. So to thank you for your time and watching the webinar, and I hope that you've gained some valuable information from it. We have a free vaulting insertion fee on any new gold pensions inserted into our vault by the end of November 2025. So to qualify for this, you must mention this offer when ordering your gold to go into your pension, and the offer is restricted to one free vaulting insertion per customer. So we'll just have a couple of minutes just to see if there's anyone else coming through on the chat before we close.
Okay, Phil said, I think you answered my question. I have existing SIPPs and may look at investing an amount of physical gold. Should I make contact with you? Yes, just give us a call, Phil. You can call us straight after this session, anyone who wants to. We may have to make an appointment for more time if there's a lot of immediate responses, but I doubt it. People usually need to take a bit of time to think. But yeah, we're here whenever you're ready, anybody, Phil or anyone else. Just give us a call, and we can, speak to myself or Melissa, and we'll help you from there. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you everybody for taking the time out of your day to come and join us. It's been really lovely to see so many of you come and join and have an interest in gold SIPP pensions. And if we can be of any help at all, please reach out to us. But we wish you a lovely rest of the afternoon.
And if you're in Devon, you can pop in and have a coffee with us while we have a chat.